Don't worry, Surfer. Well, if we see anything, we'll let you know. Good fine. Thank you, my friends. Nice. Well, Guardians, if we want to do now, I guess return back and see if we can. Whoa, Surfer, that was fast. You actually, I thought you actually found Iron as soon as you left. Then at Quill, Gamora, Drax, Mantis, Yondu, Groot, yes, I am Groot. Yeah, yeah, of course, yeah, you know who you are. What's the deal? What's that weird stone? Hey, what's the weird stone you guys have there? Is it valuable? Can we sell it? I'm afraid that would be unwise, my friends. This stone is one of the 6 Infinity Stones. The Time Stone. What now? Time Stone. It's one of the stones that my father told me about. It says it has power to transcend time into the way. Indeed, that's how I found a few hours after we departed Guardians. As soon as I found we're trapped in a time warp. When we did battle with an alien being called the Stranger, who wanted the stone for himself. And the suit about activated transport. It appears it sent us a few hours back in time. But as we wait for it, it says any more back in time. If this stone is such powerful, I still use it to transform Thanos back into a baby, so it'll be easier to destroy. Destroy. You want to kill a baby, Drax? Look, I know I'm no saint, but that's still too dark for my liking, boy. I mean, come on, what's wrong with you? Look, let's take it inside and see what we got here. So that's Time Stone, huh? So we use this Time Stone to any point in time, or if you're not careful, the stone could cause you to revert back to your infant state, or accelerate your aging process. This evolving phenomenon. This is one of the most unpredictable stones in existence. If Thanos ever got his hands on the stone, he knows what kind of destruction he could inflict upon the universe. Yeah, ain't that the truth? I say we put this stone on Galaxy Bay and see who wants to buy it. But we make sure that whoever buys it is not crazy, but looks like someone credit and make we'll have viewers on it. Seriously, we are not selling it, Rocky. Oh, come on. Come on. Am I the only one here I know how much being means for you, but I fear selling it will be a very unwise decision. How about we sell this one and we give half the earnings we make to the smelliest orphanage we can find? Alright, fine, won't sell a stone. I always keep the joy out of life. I sense. I am Groot. Easy, Twig. You don't. I don't think you should mess with that. I am Groot. Groot. I am Groot. Wow, do you see that? Groot, that stone grew back to its kid form. I am Groot. Oh great, now we got a pie tray Groot all over again. I am Groot. Don't touch that. I am Groot. Groot. It appears like he stood again, turned Groot to its original state. I am Groot. By this kid, so Groot, I said I do not touch that stone again. Or I am Groot. No, I am Groot. Okay, Groot, are you serious? I am Groot. Okay, go back. Don't touch that. I am Groot. I am Groot. Stop it, Groot. I am Groot. What's wrong with you, Groot? Seriously, like you still act like you still have the mind of a child, even in this form. I am Groot. Save it, Groot. You don't want to touch that stone. I don't want to cause any more damage by causing you touch it. I sense unrest in your mind, Quill. What are you thinking? Mode? Yeah, Groot. Yeah, Quill. I've never seen that look on your face. Look, Warlock. Silver, you said that the stone has power to send people back in time, right? Or forward in time. Yes. Why you ask? I was thinking maybe I could use the stone to go back in time and prevent my father, King Dasan, from King Dasan from stealing in the cosmic seed, preventing any war from happening between Spartax and Asgard to start with. So never any so there's no evidence. Or better yet, I can go back in time and I can go. And you go back in time, or you could go back, actually send yourself back in time to a day to try to prevent me from attacking when you were a wee boy, preventing you from ever going into space and ever meeting out in the galaxy. Calling out, so I know you think that Quill, look, Quill, I know that any of these other times, so Quill, from what I know about these Infinity Stones, anyone who is lucky enough to for one of these Infinity Stones, it can easily be tempted to use it for their own nefarious purposes. But Quill, I highly suggest you not. No, especially not using a time stone. You don't know what effects it cause. Unless Moore is right. If one would go back in time and prevent a tragedy happening, it could that person could unknowingly cause an even greater catastrophe. He is right. They are right, Quill. No person should be meant to mess the laws at the time, because nobody but me. Wait, who said that? What? All right. Who messed? Wait, the stone's glowing. All right, who touched the stone this time? Groot. I am Groot. It's still it's acting on its own. But how can it be? I am free from that void. What if it appears that someone has created a man with a blue face? Could be a Kree. Could be. He's no Kree I've ever seen before. I am a Tenson weird alien life form. I am Kang the Conqueror. Conqueror, and for many cycles I have been trapped and lost in the hands of time for many until I sense a natural use of time travel being using what real resources I had. I tracked this though to a point where I used using my tech to in without. Now tell me, what is this? That would be a time stone. A device that can send me back in time or cause him D8 or 80. Drax, why do you tell him that? So he asked the question. Is really then, in all my years of harnessing the use of time travel, I have spent harnessing the power of time travel. I have spent all that time trying to find a more natural use of time travel. And I believe, and it appears that my grace has finally led me to this stone. Finally, I have 5% a more natural use form of time travel. With this one, I shall return to Earth before a time before the Avengers were ever assembled, and with the stone in my position, I will destroy the Avengers before they even become the Avengers. Plus, when I return to my original timeline in the 41st century, I will return to a timeline where I, Kang, am the supreme ruler of all things. Okay, I heard enough. Alright, crazy dude. You better drop a stone or else. Yeah, that's right. You heard the boy. You heard Quill. Put that stone down, boy, or else I'm going to put an arrow through your head. You fools dare to address me, Kang, in such a manner. Perhaps you need to arrest him. Drax just sort of has one lesson that Drax does not learn lessons. He causes pain. Drax, how do you be careful? Hey, don't fight on my ship. I am Groot. I am Groot. Not again. Seriously. Alright, that's it. No one. I said, give me that. Unhand that stuff. You know, Quill, be careful. What is this? No. No. Oh, this isn't good. What was that? Oh, is that okay? I find. I think I am fine. Are you alright, Mantis? Fine. That's it. I put that stone as a cure container there. Just he said, to keep it from someone activating uncontrollably. Or do you think this device could contain the power of an Infinity Stone? Not really. Perhaps, but just in case, I think my extra protection will do. That protection will be duct tape. Duct tape. What? Oh, come on. Come on. If you've seen the magic duct tape has done before, you'll understand why I would use it in this way. That's straight. I am Groot. Look at me, boy. Drake, I'm not helping you carry that container of yours. I am Groot. Don't worry, Groot, buddy. I gotcha. I am Groot. Where are we? The quick answer, Quill, is when in the universe are we? I will. Well, let's. You know, I go out and see. Of course. Hold on. Must be very careful. Who knows? You know. Server look up. It can't be. People never for Galactus for the devour of worlds consumed. That being, is that Galactus? Just the devour of worlds. That's not possible. The Avengers, I remember the Avengers telling me that they sent Galactus to a negative zone. How is he still here? Perhaps Peter Quill, that what we're seeing is a much younger Galactus before he tried to devour Earth. Perhaps the Galactus that is before he found himself surrounded by heralds that assist him in finding worlds to consume. He's right. I think it appears that we transport many 50, maybe 10 cycles behind it, and back in 10 cycles back in time. And I can tell that planet is called Planet Solaris. It's one of the planets that existed during the earlier stages of the universe's existence. Yeah, besides, I got this. I got this. Well, no, Galactus gets on my watch. Come on, team. I know about this call. I don't think we should get involved. For once, once Galactus makes sense. Quill, we're in another timeline. Anything we do cause massive maybe Gamora, when Star Wars sees a planet, I can't walk away. I agree with Quill. This younger version let us feel the wrath of a much older and wiser Drax the Destroyer. Older and wiser, really, Drax? Drax, what? Irrelevant. We also agree, but we cannot after serving Galactus for too long, even though it's in another time, I can no longer watch to allow Galactus devour another world. Me and World will distract Galactus while while you help the species of that world. You got it. That's nourishment. I got this whole sense. I'll eat well today. Galactus, who dares say my name? I do. The Solar Surfer. And his ally, Adam, such beings of power. And yet, I sense that one of these beings possesses a power cosmic, a power that I possess. But impossible. Only I have been known to possess a power like this. How can you possess this power? That's the question you have to wait a very long time to answer, Galactus. Alright, guys, let's go. Alright, I'll tell you. Alright, what's the plan? Alright, what's the plan here? How are we going to save all of this planet? Simple. Simple. We help them organize. Oh my God! So let us go kill us. Not just people of Earth. Never fear, your heroes, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Galaxy are here to save a day. Guardians, go. Hear me. We're here to help you. Help you there, send you survive this. We are willing to take as many enemies as we can off the planet to a nearby world where you can be safe. For as well, but we must not just for long. Oh, because she about okay, someone else can speak these guys' language. They're speaking in I can translate. You drugs really can, yes, they're saying that they have no, this planet has no ships. They're not aware of space travel. You know what? That we're in the space explains them. Great. So how was it always? Wait, I don't think. I don't think Warlock and Surfer can distract quite very long. Perhaps I need to, but I have an idea of. Well, let's speak. What is it, Drax? I say we use this time stone instead of like this back in time before. Yes. Perhaps not. Perhaps I use some of the gear we have running around in create a device that we can use the time stone as some sort of ray gun of sorts. But be careful, we don't want to grab us back to an infinite or something. Why not? It means that we always be sparing hundreds of worlds from this Galactus. Maybe, but we'll also be sparing Surfer's home planet, Sun Law. And if Galactus never goes to Sun Law, then Surfer doesn't become doesn't become Silver Surfer. Yeah, who knows what kind of thing that can do to the timeline. Why not? I think Surfer will rather be Norman Radigan and when being Silver Surfer, I mean, he like not being maybe probably cannot take that. I know. Enough. I Galactus won't not breathe enough. I will. Hey Galactus. Oh, what's this? What's this? I have. I don't pour it. But that planet looks good. I sense no life sign, but still I sense no fit. But I will. A perfect planet for me to devour. Perfect, that will help because nourish my hunger for another time. Where do you send him? Rocket? I send him. I'm still planning. He will be a good thing. You will say this, but I hope that not. I say we get back to our time before we anymore. I am rude. I rude. No way, Trig. No way, Trig. Unless I will watch you revert back and forth between adult-sized Twig and a baby-sized Twig. I don't think you be mess with me anymore, boy. I don't. Yeah. Besides, we don't trust you with touch things in this mind you are Groot. So if I am Groot. Wait, Mantis, are you okay? Yes, I sense, I sense being returned. I sense someone approaching, a man with great conflict, a man with, I sense, that Kang guy, wait, I see that, wait, oh no, Kang's, he's like coming back, right? Back, right? What is Guardian? What is that? That's like a direction. It looks like that Kang guy. You're also to be back in time onto a planet at this beginning on space travel. So, fortunately, there's a clue other still wrote. But knowing now, I can. Everyone. I do best you want to feel my. After I don't think so. Time for us to punch a guys. Let's go. You want to fuck. Yeah. You just called for. Say it no more. I got this. I'm on the arrow. Guys, activate again. Oh, it's not good. We're not just traveling through. We're not always running through space. We're running through time. You know, pretty retro if you ask me. Yeah. This is. What's two Guardians? You are massive. The Force will possibly understand. Only eye for eye. will conquer. My king. Use such power. Maybe so. Well, I think we think. Well, we need. Come on, wow, scare me. That's the worst thing I have now. I feel ribs. Guys, I'm running out of juice. Wow, what the hell? Oh wait, is that Noah's head on? No, it's celestial. It's head before. It's a celestial. It's celestial. Okay, Noah's head before it was severed. Ooh, it looks like yes, it appears that he is not happy to see us. Noah's head on celestial nowhere is not happy to see us. Ooh, oh boy, from what I have read in my scriptures on Den Law, celestials can be a very small race when they come across strangers. Indeed, it appears that we. Wait, just reading any celestial. How do you? Well, I don't think. I hope you have some. I sense that I don't. This as fast for us. Well, good thing. I sense that it won't be easy. Well, good thing for you. We are that the person right line is another average pilot. Because that's right. What's the I just understand rocket island. Regarding island. So I got this. Gosh, you got that our deal. I sense I can. I mean, as you think he this is a lot more powerful than I'm sure it's a lot more. It won't be easy to sway to mess with his emotions like the gardener. That's right, you gardeners. I do anything if I believe in it. All right, allow me. Will it help you? Perhaps I can help bring you through space well. I sense. Let me help me conjure pain, celestial. Now, calm down. Calm down. Easy, Mentos. I have you. Is it working? Well, he's not attacking us anymore, so that's the good sign. I think he's walking back. Yes. Nice work, man. I didn't think you had. And you know, how about we get now? That's how we use the stoning it out here. And right, let me see if I can. I can already use time, but I think I can use my soul stone to activate one more time to send us back to our own time. Oh, I hope so. You're right. If I can strand this this Ken guy in this timeline in the universe. Come on, let's go. It works. I think it will work if we return. Well, I think we have. Drax. That is. So that's where it appears that are over.